welcome to Tina's Joyful Kitchen. Tina McDermott here, the lazy inspirational chef, and on today's show, we are making peanut butter blondies. Everyone makes brownies, which I love brownies, but I've had the hankering for blondies this month. So we're gonna make some blondies. Here is my little 8x8 casserole dish. And I'm gonna show you a little trick. We're gonna do parchment paper on top of it, but you know how the parchment paper wiggles around sometimes, and this is a real thick batter? I'm gonna get, this is coconut oil that I have in this little ramekin, and I'm just gonna rub coconut oil on the bottom of my pan. And another trick that my sister taught me is you get your parchment paper and you crumple it up. Don't skip this step, because oftentimes we just grease, but when you put the parchment paper down, it makes your life so happy because they come out real easy. Okay, so let's put that aside. Pan is ready. Now let's make our dough. We're gonna start with some organic peanut butter, creamy. You can do chunky, it doesn't matter. And I'm telling you, spatulas, these little silicone spatulas, I think I have 12 of them, and I would like 12 more. I use them all the time. I love them. Makes things nice and clean. Oh, and I have to show you something really funny. You're gonna laugh. At least I hope it makes you laugh. You see the peanut butter jar, how clean it is? Yeah, that's because my sister took the spatula inside and cleaned it all up. Pretty. All right, now if you have a peanut allergy, please use sunflower butter. Sunflower butter is not a nut, it's a seed. And know that when this is mixed with some baking soda, it might turn slightly green. It's the chlorophyll that it activates, okay? So we've got what we have in here, peanut butter, and we're going to put some honey. Now I have to confess, this is not real honey. It's a syrup made from a company called Chalk Zero, and it's sweetened with monk fruit. I've been using this a lot this year, and I'm falling in love with this monk fruit honey-ish from a company called Chalk Zero. So we've got our peanut butter, we've got our honey in there, we have some sea salt and baking soda. Sea salt and baking soda were both in there. We're gonna do some vanilla. This is vanilla I got from a farmer's market, a local farm, and she put the vanilla bean in there with bourbon and let it sit for a year. Well, I went through it, the entire thing, and the vanilla, she told me, get some bourbon or whatever alcohol you have. We don't drink in this household, but some way, somehow I had some bourbon in there. And I poured it with some bourbon and let it sit for a couple of months. She says, that's fine, a couple months are fine. So we're gonna put some bourbonized vanilla in our blondies, Here we go. And what else? Egg. Always crack your egg into something different, into something separate. I say this every single time because what if it's a bad egg? What if there's a shell? Okay, so we've got our egg in there. Oh, and I'm gonna throw in some chia seeds. You don't need the chia seeds. They just add a little extra protein, a little extra yumminess. That's about a tablespoon of some chia seeds. And the only thing that's missing are my chocolate chips. So I'll get the chocolate chips last. Let's get all of this stirred up first. It's a real thick batter. It's supposed to be thick, okay? Who says you don't use mussels in the kitchen? Okay, I'm using some mussels here. Mix that up really well. And then we're gonna throw in some chocolate chips. The chocolate chips, I'm at a point in my life that I don't want to elevate my blood sugar levels because, you know, I'm going through menopause and your blood sugar levels tend to get elevated during this time. So I've chosen, that's the reason why I got the Chalk Zero honey. I've discovered I can eat honey again. Chalk Zero also make these wonderful chocolate chips, also sweetened with monk fruit. They're not low calorie, they're low sugar. Okay, so it's very low in the glycemic index, very low in sugar, does not raise your glucose levels. And I'm not telling you to eat a whole bunch of them, but eating a few does not elevate my blood sugar levels. Okay, so we got the nuts, what do you call it? The chocolate chips in there, Chalk Zero chocolate chips. You can use whatever chocolate chips you want. You can use regular honey. You could even use maple syrup in this recipe, okay? And I got chocolate chips stuck in my whisk. We can't risk losing any of our chocolate chips. Okay, I won't be so fussy, I'll stop. We're gonna put them in our pan. You're gonna see why I put the grease on the bottom of this pan, so that parchment paper doesn't move all over the place as I put this in. Ooh, what a sticky, wonderful yumminess. All right, oven is on, 350 degrees. And we're gonna bake these for only probably about 20 minutes. I'm trying to get all the goodness. I do not do as good a job as my sister does, but that's okay. She wins. I'm gonna spread this out on the bottom of the pan. Okay, you can use almond butter for this too if you want almond butter or walnut butter. It doesn't have to be peanut butter. I've done it with the sunflower butter and of course with peanut butter. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. These are gonna be so good. Get all of that goodness off the spatula into the pan. I'm getting fussy about it. Going in the oven for about 20 minutes, and we're gonna come out with some blondies. I'll be right back. The blondies are ready. I want you to remember, when you take this out of the oven, you let it sit for a good 30 minutes before you even attempt to slice it. It needs to set. It needs to set. Okay, so this has set, and the magic of television, right? It's only been a couple seconds for you. And we've sliced it through. We need our fruits, we need our vegetables. So we're gonna serve, we're gonna have a brownie, we're gonna have it with some vegetable, with some fruits, so we can round it out and try to get a piece from the middle here. Ooh, I cannot wait to eat this. I cannot wait to eat this. Look how beautiful that is. We've got our red, white, and our blue, and our blondie. Our red, white, and blue, and our blondie for the summer. There we go. Thank you so much. I hope that you make these blondies for yourself and your family. And if you want my free Joyful Gut ebook, go to my website, tinamcdermott.com/JG, so that you can have a joyful life inside and out. Thank you so much, and until next time, namaste. Bye for now, everyone.